Okay, so here's kind of our new spread of tools. We got our older tools here, the ones purchased from the 80s. They were great at the time, but these are heavy, very awkward. You have a gas motor that you have to run and maintain to be able to run these off their hydraulics. And sometimes it takes two people to hold these things to maneuver them into position just because of how heavy and awkward they are.
How much do they weigh?
Over 80 pounds, I think, for just this one here. And with the newer tools, these are in the tens of thousands of pounds. These are in the hundreds of thousands of pounds of spreading force that they have. So the amount of work that this can get done versus this is just incredible.
And not gas powered, right?
It's not gas powered. The best part is you take it out, you push the button, and I'm ready to go to work right now. That's it.
Insane.
There's nothing to set up. I can just walk over, push the button, and instantly start working.
Wow.
And it shuts off just as quick. So
that's crazy that it can get that much power just like that.
Yes, the technology from the 80s to now has come a long way. So the best part about these two is they're completely portable. So those wrecks that go over embankments that are hard to get to, whereas you have a motor and a hose that you have to pack around with this heavy tool, this can go anywhere you want to take it. So it's been a huge benefit for us. And it came in the wreck we had Monday. We used all these tools, and they cut and did everything we asked it to do. They didn't stall out one time, didn't have any issues with what we were doing.
Can you show us again it working?
And the speed of these are way faster than these old tools also.
Yeah. And you were mentioning earlier that that greater force is needed because cars are using stronger alloys now. They may be harder or just different to get into than they used to be because they're made to, for the security of the people driving them as well.
Yes. Yes, this construction, the metals are different, and the way they construct those metals too is a lot more. They'll take thinner, lighter metals to use that are easier to use, but they'll fold them on top of each other or bind them up, so it actually makes them stronger and harder to cut.
Yeah.
Versus your older vehicles where the initial metal is stronger, but the construction is not as strong. So these can handle that better, newer construction. So
cool. You have anything else to show us over there?
We got some cutters. We also use, these are rams.
Okay.
This is what we would use to roll dashes off people. So if you're in a head-on wreck, they'll actually push your dashboard down on top of you, and we'll cut apart the vehicle and wind up getting this in there to where we can push the dash off of it.
Wow.
So it does exactly that. You'll just push it in there, and you'll push that dashboard off.
How many pounds of force do you get out of that thing?
It's in the hundreds.
Yeah.
I don't have all the specs memorized on these things, but it's
hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of pounds that they do. So.
And that's all electric as well, obviously.
What's that? Yes, all electric.
Yeah. Is that becoming kind of the standard electrical? Is that because of just the quickness of using it, or the?
Yeah, I think it's becoming more of a trend. There's still a lot of people that are using the hydraulics with the pump and the motor, but these have the exact same power as their twins that use a hydraulic hose and a motor.
Yeah, and it's just like a charging battery that it uses.
And this is just a charging battery. Yeah. They last. The guy who sold it to us says you cut 3 cars up with this before you need to change your battery. So they actually go quite a ways. And the 32-minute extrication that we did on Monday, we didn't have to change out a single battery, and we ran the tools for the whole time. So the technology is caught up on the battery world, so people are starting to get more comfortable with moving to battery. Because initially, when these type of tools started coming out a few years back, people were kind of nervous to go to because batteries are going to fail on me when I need it the most and that kind of stuff. But it's a technology that's been proven now, so people are moving towards it because the ease and mobility of this. I mean, you can see how easy it is to move these around versus having to go back and get a pump.
Well, easy for you, maybe not for me. But.
Yeah. Maybe. So,
cool.
Yeah.